Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Manny and Carl podcast. We are back home in LA. We just got back from our trip, and we got some pretty unfortunate news.
Yeah, man, Zed died.
Yeah, one of our very good friends, Zed the Zookeeper, passed on, or as he would put it, moved on to the spirit realm.
Yeah, I guess he went to go visit the lions in Africa that helped raise him, and he got caught up in some turf war, and he died in battle protecting his pride.
Truly an honorable way to go out for such a noble warrior as Zed.
I mean, that's why I'm so intimidating. Zed taught me how to fight like a lion when I kicked Steve's ass for banging your girlfriend.
Why does that come up in almost every episode now?
Sorry, man, I know it's humiliating to you, but it was one of the coolest things Zed ever taught me.
Anyway, it's going to be a little bit different of an episode this week. No in-person guests. We just want to talk about how much our old friend means to us because this loss is so terrible.
First fucking beats, now it's Zed. I guess it's just a death sentence to be in a band with us.
Well, now we can't put that on ourselves, Carl, because their former guitarist, Randy, did die before we met any of them.
That's because Chuck Metal killed him. That's how Jeff became the new guitarist, and that's how we met all those motherfuckers.
Now that you mention it, R.I.P. to the entire original lineup of Bloody Crucifix. I didn't even think about that until right now.
That's messed up. I mean, Chuck Metal tried to cut my head off with a chainsaw, but his brother Zed was one of the coolest people I ever met. Not only did he teach me how to fight, but he taught me how to make some bomb-ass goulash and how to dance with my shirt off.
You definitely did that last one before we met Zed, but your technique certainly improved.
What's your favorite Zed memory, Stro?
There's so many to choose from. I'll never forget the day we met. Partly because we were on the run from his murderous brother, but, it bonded us for life.
It's true, dude. What about the time he cleansed our apartment from evil spirits doing that weird shit?
That was a good one. Or the time he christened my little brother Rodney with the Gods of Metal.
I hope you're rocking with the gods now, Zed.
Now, like I said, we don't have any guests in person, but we did get some people to send in some kind words and some messages about Zed, how they knew him. So I figured while we see those, watch those, and react to them afterwards, we might as well drink some of the spirit juice that Zed used to make as well.
Last time Zed made this, we all passed out for like 2 days, man.
That's why I took out the ayahuasca and left all the other ingredients. It's basically just like pink lemonade now.
Man, that's no fun. I could really use a good hallucination and a nap right now.
Well, you usually get along with those things just fine without some added substance instigating it. But, let's just watch some nice video.
All right, cheers, motherfucker.
Zed was fucking cool, man. He was one of my favorites of Carl's friends. No offense there, Manny. But if you can teach my son, of all people, how to cook something correctly and how to fight for somebody's honor, you're one of the good ones. Rest in peace, Zed the Zookeeper. Rock on, Stros.
Zed was one of the people that I booked for my first ever basement show. And aside from that one murderous sibling, I met a lot of great lifelong friends as a result. And Manny and Carl. Just kidding, guys. I'll never forget the rants, the dances, the music, the tales from the African savannah, and above all else, the friendship. Farewell, Zookeeper Zed. Your band is still up next.
Zed was one of my favorite of Manny's little friends. Always so thoughtful, showing up to little Rodney and Derek Jr.'s birthday parties, doing his cute little spirit dances and christening them in the name of metal. It was just adorable. And I'm so sad that we won't get those visits anymore. But I know Manny and his brothers won't forget him, and neither will Derek or myself. Rest in peace, Zed.
Zed, a very unique person and a great friend. I have yet to taste a better goulash. Though I still haven't recovered from that spirit juice trip, and he ruined my mother's tablecloth when he fashioned it into a loincloth at my housewarming party, I'll miss the laughs and the rocking out to his music. Cheers, comrade. Rest in peace. Until we meet again.
Peace be with you, fans of Manny and Carl. Sister Jessie here. You may remember me as the protester at the Satanic Metal Show from 17 years ago, which featured your band whose name I won't be repeating. I heard news that your bandmate, the Zookeeper, has joined God in his kingdom. We at the church have kept Zed in our prayers ever since the night he nearly ate a piece of my protest sign. Upon viewing your program, it is clear to me that he was very dedicated to spiritual practice, which featured goat sacrifices, much like the Old Testament does. I firmly believe Zed rests in peace now that God has called him home.
Hey man, I heard that Crocodile Dundee dude died. That sucks. He's a pretty cool dude, you know. But if any of y'all want to come over and have a beer or two, that's cool, you know. We can remember him and whatever. You know, it ain't gonna be like last time. No. But we can try it.
Zed was always the least annoying out of all of Jeff's friends while we were together. He made every party we went to feel absolutely unforgettable, and I never had to worry about him throwing flour in my face, unlike some of his other friends, and just the possibility of seeing him stab someone with a sword over the rights to the public access show. Rest in peace, Zed. You meant so much to a lot of people, and I know that your legacy will live on forever.
Hey, this is Terry. I'm a recovered Orange Crush addict who got kidnapped by some jerks that ran a TV network back in the day, and Zed the Zookeeper saved me, along with the rest of the Manny and Carl crew. All I know is, if it wasn't for Zed, I wouldn't be here to tell the tale. So, I raise this glass to Zed the Zookeeper. Rest in peace.
Zed was one of my favorite people to film when I was the camera guy for Manny and Carl show. Anytime he came around, I knew we were in store for something wild, like hiding in the closet while they cooked goulash, or watching him solve the mystery of the paranormal activity in the apartment. I did not see him stabbing that jerk TV executive coming. That one kind of startled me unconscious a little bit, but if anything, it just shows the commitment that he had and the loyalty to his friends. And I'll always remember and respect that about him.
Zed was unlike anyone else I've ever met, and I mean that in the best way possible. I just think back to 17 years ago. If I hadn't delivered a pizza to the Natalia garage, my life wouldn't be what it is today, and Zed is a huge part of that. We immediately clicked over metal, and he really showed me how fun life can be when you actually just embrace the weirdness within. So, Zookeeper Zed, I'm gonna miss you, man. But make sure you give them hell in the spirit world.
Wow. Those are some really nice words.
This shit tastes so good. Why does that have the best recipes for everything?
I don't know, man. I mean, how can we list all the great things Zed was good at? Guitar, bass, he could sing his own vocals. But really, I think the thing I liked the most about Zed was how much happiness he got from seeing his friends be their true selves.
Yeah. I felt immediately embraced when we fell asleep together that first night.
He was so committed to helping us both times we were going to lose the Manny and Carl show. I mean, he killed that jerk TV executive, and he tried to sign the petition in goat's blood.
The goat thing, I think, was a step too far. That's a lot of wasted milk.
Okay, let's not get back on the goat thing again. A lot of people in the comments were kind of disturbed by that.
Fuck it, man. I already know, everybody knows I'm a disturbing person. And you know who else knew that? Was Zed. And you know what? He loved me for it anyway.
You know what? You're right. Zed never judged me for my choice of pets, my unconventional vocals I brought to the band. He was always there for us when we needed him most.
You know, it might just be the spirit juice talking, but I think it's time we come clean, Manny.
What are you talking about, Carl?
Well, like you said, Zed loved us for our true selves, but we really have not been our true selves since we started this podcast.
Carl, what are you doing?
Come on, man. Everyone, we do not live in Los Angeles.
No.
We moved there for a few months, then we went broke, and then we moved back the rest of the band.
Carl, I can't believe you had the courage to admit that.
Well, I'm tired of living this lie. If our fans can't love us for moving back to our hometown, then fuck them. Fuck our fans.
Oh, that's a little needlessly aggressive, I'd say, but your heart's in the right place.
I thought my heart was on the left side.
And it's true. I I was embarrassed we didn't cut it in LA after all the money Beats left us. It felt like the sky was the limit, but we spent all the money so fast we had no choice but to move home.
And then you said we had to start a podcast to pretend that we still lived out there.
I guess part of me wanted to act out a scenario where that life worked out. Even if we knew it wasn't true, it was something if our old viewers could believe it. And on that note, in the spirit of total honesty, I have to admit I was never going to get that tattoo with you. I told Mitchell my skin was allergic, but I do have a tattoo on my neck.
You told me that was a birthmark, freak.
I got it in high school. Jeff talked me into it, but it just hurt so much that I was never going to get another one, and especially not on camera. But, I'm sorry about that.
Honestly, that's really fucked up. That is 2 tattoos you've lied to me about now. I will get your ass back, like I said before.
Okay, well, let's just get back to the part where we've grown as people.
Zed would have never kept a secret tattoo for me.
Okay, we love you, Zed, and our hearts are here with you from right here at home.
I miss Zed really, really bad, but I also have to piss now from the spirit juice. Can we climax soon?
I'm just surprised you remember. You didn't last time. You finished at the tattoo shop before either of us could climax.
I was climaxing and nutting the entire time I was getting a tattoo. I couldn't control it.
Okay, well, on that note, let's climax right now since you can do it all the time, Carl.
Yeah, let's nut. What the fuck?
What is that?
Dude, I don't know. You know what? You know what this reminds me of? That time in our apartment when the lights started flickering when Zed was doing that crazy shit, getting those demons out.
You don't think?
I don't think I know that he's climaxing with us right now.
I don't know. It sounds crazy, but maybe that's just what our hearts need right now.
Well, let's try climaxing one more time to be extra sure.
All right. Well, until next time, I'm Manny. This is Carl. And this is our one-of-a-kind friend, Zed the Zookeeper.
Miss you, buddy.